our question and answers. If anybody's got any, sorry, I'll get out of here.
Okay, excellent. Questions?
Were there any in the chat?
And there is a YouTube video of the first session. We talk in that on how to do PDF things from all those print documents can either be printed or made into PDFs.
Oh, good.
Then you can send them to somebody else that's got printing facilities, or if you just want to send it to somebody else, you can send it to them as an email. So go to the first video on YouTube that Bruce has sent a link around to. And I think you sent it to all the leaders, didn't you, Bruce? Yep. So if you're not leader, talk to your leader about that. But that's, yeah, look at the first video and you'll be right.
Thank you.
Sorry, Jan.
Yes, Patty.
Yes. Sorry. We have actually received the recording one, and our general meeting's coming up, so we're going to do it a session after our meetings.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So we've got it, Jan.
Yep, excellent. Good.
Okay.
Beck's got her hand up. Beck.
Okay, I have three things. The only
One
picture.
at a time.
No
Neil.
worries. Okay, I'll leave you.
Okay.
Apologies,
Neil,
everybody. I lost my internet.
Yep.
Sorry.
Neil, where are you? I've lost
I'm
you now.
here. I've just unmuted myself.
Cool.
I have one question. I'm Neil Goldthorpe, Kairos inside Muswellbrook. I can see one of my people here, Richard French. How you going, Richard? One of the questions I want to ask is, when I first started recruiting people to come into the churches, I thought to myself, do we have a generic advertising thing that we can put around to all the churches, and then all we do is slot in our times and training days, etc.? Is there one?
That's not an Ezra thing. Deb Poulton, are you there?
It's not an Ezra.
Would you like to answer that, Deb?
Neil, I'll take that offline and have a chat to you. We've got some stuff that Tony Hoban's prepared. It's in the video library. So I'll send you the video library and have a look in there.
Right. I just came up with my own.
Yep.
And it seemed to be successful. We put it around to the churches, as many as we can.
Well, you might share it so that I can share it with other people. So if you
Okay.
can send me a copy to coo@kairos.org.au.
Well, hang on. I'll just write that down.
Annie B.
Ashford.
You'll have to unmute yourself, Annie. Okay.
My question is about Kairos outside. When you go in to put your roles into the, where is it?
Yep.
You know, where you put all your roles in?
Yep, in section
and
4.
It says inside and support. There's only two types of, or two groups that you can use.
Would you
on
like
my Kairos outside? It doesn't have like an outside title. It only has inside and support.
Okay, so when you say go to assign jobs to team members.
Yeah, see where it says team inside?
Yes.
Is there a way of changing that to team outside?
There is.
I tried and it didn't work.
It's complicated. So there is a thing that says up the top, I just need to get rid of my screen sharing thing so I can read it. Sorry. This is a listing of the jobs for the teams. You can remove a job, you can add a job from the standard jobs, you can change the name of a job. So it is possible to change the names. So, but what
you can only change the job though. You can't change the type.
Okay, what job are you thinking of that is team outside?
Well, all of our when it says outside, does that mean outside the community room or inside? What does it mean?
I think team inside is talking about table families, leaders, all that sort of stuff.
In the community room, Nanny.
Yeah, so team support is all your other people. So it's just called team support, not team outside.
Okay, I have I've misunderstood what that means.
Okay.
So I've actually used all of the correct job titles, but I just wondered why it was called that. Now I know, it's fine.
Yep.
The other thing
Excellent.
is it tells you that you can add a job that's not a standard job.
Yep.
You can add the job. I've added two roles to my list.
Yep.
That are not standard.
Yep.
But they say that you can add it as a local community job, which
Yep.
I have done.
Excellent. Good. Well done.
You
Okay.
do
So
that,
that's quite okay to do that.
That's absolutely fine, Annie. Whatever
if
works
you-
That's
for your
correct.
team.
If you do that, it won't necessarily come up on your schedule when you view it on Ezra. It comes up on your schedule when you print it. So you might not
Okay.
see it on the screen on Ezra, but when you print it, if you want to try it out, if you just go click on print, and it'll come up just in your PDF or whatever on screen, so you can just check. So if you
Right, I'll do
change the
that.
names of jobs to what you call them locally in Ezra, it won't show it on the schedule on your screen, but when you print it, that's where it comes up. The information comes up there.
Okay. I haven't changed any of the standard roles, but I've
Okay.
added 2 additional roles.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine,
when
Annie.
you
That's fine. And you've got a wonderful support person right next to you with the other Annie.
I know, she's
So
fantastic.
use her. Beck, you had 2 other questions.
One of them was the table family diagram. Is that for KO or KI or for both?
The one that Lex showed was for KI.
Is there one like that for KO?
I think because the problem assign guests to a family that it doesn't have the strict structures that KI had. So
there it is there.
So there
It's
it
the
is.
same. Yes.
Use only if more than 4 get. Oh, that's overflow. So that's where you put them. Table leader 1 and 2 with 3 between, but it really depends how many guests you have.
Okay.
Okay.
So the process is the same.
When we were doing team assignments in section 5, it just said lay, clergy, or either. Is that KI based or KO based?
So there are some talks that it doesn't matter whether it's clergy or lay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, folks, it's 8:34. So unless there's any other burning questions, I'm going to hand back to Pauline.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. I hope tonight's been helpful. Annie, you had something else?
I just wanted to say thank you. It's been terrific.
Thanks, Annie.
Good. Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you for coming. We'll get a video done. Bruce does his editing and cuts out our mismatch and fixes it up for us, make it a bit more presentable.